I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. You got so mad at the stupid. The Minecraft one is not great. I'll give you that. It's not very good. So you being upset by it is not unsurprising. Hello, hello. It's me. It's me. I'm here. But yeah, we're gonna. It's kind of late, so I'm just gonna basically jump right into it. Fucking, oh my god. Hey, right behind Disco, how's it going? Yeah, I'm here. It's me. But yeah, like, oh my god, the fucking. I had some fun with the. Oh my god, it. I just need to like. I had a lot of fun making the picture for this one. It's just so good. It's so good. Like, uh, this was so much fun to fucking make. I mean, yeah, when you like, if you have to redo that Somnium, it sounds like it's just fucking pain. I was able to do the Disbelieve Iris first without much trouble, which allowed me to just go back and get the normal way perfectly fine. But God, yeah, like it's just annoying because you could be going through being like, I don't believe her, and then you make one false step and you're like, ah, yeah, you know what? Actually, she said everything she says makes perfect fucking sense. And you're like, Dante, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm all right. I'm just gonna bust that out whenever I feel like I might. Uh, yeah, I can see it. Like it being funny the first time, I was like, haha, yeah, it's funny, and then like seventh time, you're just like, I fucking don't want to watch this, cause like the dance takes a long time, and then you have to do all the stupid digging. Oh my god, it can be so fucking annoying. Um, and like, ugh, come on, come on, come on. All right, let's get right into it. Blah. AI. Yoshamnium files. 15 seconds to fast forward. That's awful. Awful, I say. There should just be, for certain things, a just skip the fucking cutscene. I should just have to skip the cutscene, the futscene. I forgot that one gives you fucking random timies too. It's awful. You're like, I have one way to go. Game, but what if you died? It's like, oh, I guess I have to restart. Very cool game. That's very cool. I really enjoyed that. Where's my AI? There it is. There it is. Load game. We were here at the end. We're here. This one. Yeah, boss's office locked. Bosses locked us. Because everything's fucking locked. Which means there's only one way to go. Look at this fucking smile. Look at that smile. That's fucking awful. I hate this dude. I hate this dude. Begin sync. So, what happened last time? We decided to do the fucking awful route, the boss's route, which turns out to just be like fucking horrifying.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
And now I get to do
Is this
Ota's.
storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a common
Yeah, the fact that
used
it's random
location
is
in
just,
live
like,
action
terrible.
dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's... Iris is about to be...
Stop right there!
It actually is like
The earth
pretty
cries
good.
out. The crowds
Because
roar.
Ota's just a fucking joke
Calling
character.
on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah!
He like sees
I
himself
will
as some
protect
fucking.
Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan, activate!
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall!
I forgot that he's
like
a fucking
this.
baby. Oh, I love it. I love how he just like he just wow.
Damn it!
Fucking Ota's a
If I go on this path, I'll
dumbass.
have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing! What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
I mean, I was fucking right. This shit's stupid. Okay.
The ice on the floor.
Yeah, let's not do that right now. What do we do here? Got the polar bear. So it's not that. It's like never that until the very end. That forklift is just gonna stay there.
The ice on the floor. A machine used for cutting ice.
Bad stuff on that. Can the frozen forklift give us a hint?
The forklift, the tire is.
I forgot that everything is so fucking expensive here.
Iris is on the platform.
Ears!
Tessa's catchphrase.
Yeah, if anything is gonna make her react, it's that.
All right. Ears!
Head said, pet, A said!
No, not you!
This will probably not help wake Iris.
Yeah, I
Iris
think
is
that's
on
what
the
I did too.
platform.
Hi, Ned. Throw ice at her.
This is an ice cold one.
Just throw it.
Yeah!
No good, huh?
I
Oh, we're
believe that
redoing
Ota
some
has to be the
content,
hero
so-
of this story.
Then he needs a little more motivation.
Now that we have some timies, we can play around with this.
The ice on the floor.
Just punch it!
This is for Date! This is for Date! This is for Date!
Okay, yeah, maybe there's some weird shit going on.
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah! Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all! Tessa!
I know what to
May
do.
the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have
It's
no
over.
choice but to find the glory of victory.
Plate?
A plate attached to the ship. The cold has frosted over.
Can we punch it?
Hey, hey! Are you upset?
I am not upset.
Hey, hey! Are you upset?
I am not upset.
Hey!
I am not.
What the fuck? I feel like that was a joke that I don't understand. How do I get him to the green shelf? That box is rather precarious. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Are you upset?
A forklift.
It might actually have been. I am not upset then. Can I?
A plate attached. The cold has frosted.
Punch it?
Rocket punch!
You don't have a rocket punch.
Not yet.
Not ever.
Not yet. We're almost down to 4
Agent
minutes.
Dante, you've
A
got
forklift.
4 minutes.
Cause Sorte's not gonna do anything. I need to. Am I overthinking this? Shining light.
A machine used.
Move?
I can't do that with.
I don't think it would even matter.
How to get him to go to the other side. Cause this,
An oil drip, though it is lying down.
cause I rolled this last time and it gave me red. Let me look at the map. Is red just doing something next to? No. Red is probably... Red tower tells me which way it goes. Or like... I mean, I've got retries, so...
An oil drip.
So if we 30-minute roll this, 30-second roll this,
Acetone? ASAT? What is this?
Yeah, that's the red. No, 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 no. I'm using a retry. I should have done this earlier. So we're gonna go back to lock 1. So there are options that I could do?
An oil, though it is like.
Is fill even an option I can do?
War has changed.
What is this all of a sudden?
Fucking...
A cardboard box would suit the mood better.
I don't know if this was
So
the fourth
war
game.
has changed with cardboard boxes and oil drums?
Well, yeah.
Sounds peaceful.
I
But
read the
enough of
top
that.
left,
What do
green
we do
light. Or shining light.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
I read that, yes! I'm
A fork?
getting there, Emmond. Sorry?
What?
This is Ota.
Pretty
All
sure this is
systems
gonna be the
green.
same thing.
Synchronization rate.
I know I did red.
6%.
I did the same thing I did last time. Just because
Now,
I was like,
cargo handling car.
I just wanted to make sure.
What happened?
It has reversed.
I don't think this ending is acceptable.
Right.
What do you mean? Escort him to the green shelf.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A plate attack. The cold has
Breathe on.
B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure.
Shut the fuck up, Emmond!
A machine used for cutting ice.
Do I just need to reveal the A or something?
A
Is
plate of
he
cold
that
has
big of a
frost-
dumbass? They changed the color. This is where I should use the 1. That is pretty big.
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
Thank you, Taylor, for the pat.
What is this?
Thank you for the pat again.
We're out of options!
Foot stomp camera.
Tessa!
Oh my god.
That bear has a knife.
Yeah! Oh my.
If this was another, I would have died already.
Oh my god.
He will get me. It's just destiny.
The fact that he just bonks his head into the shelf is ridiculous.
No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
Alright, what the fuck's going on with the
You have
box?
3 minutes, Date.
Shut the
A wooden
fuck up! Can we break it?
Even with my spinning Iba kick, I couldn't do it. The amazing Iba kick doesn't do it either.
What are these moves?
My Tornado Iba Skywing kick is not working. What am I supposed to do?
How about something other than a kick?
It's time for the forklift.
A forklift.
Go!
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Oh my god. So about that question of his weird stuff happening.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
So how the heck do I get the eyeball? I cannot
You have
walk
less
on
than
Ota.
2 minutes. Hurry.
Ota is still down.
Encourage.
You're so cool, my shiny, glittery Ota. So cool.
The ghost inside me whispered. Yeah, I am cool, huh? From now on, this is my stage.
He did get stabbed in an altered timeline.
Yeah. There. Why?
It's very weirdly placed. I mean, I think he gets stabbed in 2 timelines, actually. Him getting stabbed was just an inevitability. I mean, because we already knew he got stabbed. He had to get stabbed at some point. Jikai.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
I mean,
so
Ota.
sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
I gotta actually... Oh god, So which one was this?
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always." Date, from this we can conclude that the knife
I
belong.
know.
Yeah, belong to the mom. Which, if it belongs to her, it probably means that she's there. Never mind. It's not relevant. Well, I mean, it's probably this. I took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not!
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not!
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
I knew you were at the scene, Ota! You were stabbed, weren't you? Don't lie to me! What is Ota hiding? The knife?
The kitchen knife, with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always, is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa, and she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because...
Two cars were parked in front of the warehouse. One was the van owned by the Matsushita family.
Hi,
Ota's
Dead Rat. How's it
fingerprints were
going?
detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel. Iris's fingerprints were detected on the
stretch.
passenger seat.
Yes, please.
The
I think
other
it's two
car was a
cars.
station wagon. Yesterday, at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station wagon. It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning
You're
for
doing okay?
stealing the
That's
car.
good. I'm doing
He
alright.
claims that while he was inside the Famisto, someone took off with the van, with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station wagon parked nearby to give pursuit. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle. Our investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m.
Okay, so... Ooh. Whoa, I can still look around. Can I look at boss? Boss! Oh, I can't look at boss. Shame. So... Why couldn't Mayumi have kidnapped Iris? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Look.
A video camera and laptop were discovered in the warehouse. Either could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history will be difficult. No fingerprints were picked up either.
Is that the streaming equipment? I need more evidence. Not it. Is it the chocolate or the knife? Why couldn't she have kidnapped Iris?
The Matsushita's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that
Fucking
was...
idiot.
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head
She's
to
gonna
Matsushita Diner.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Yeah. Fucking get fucking wrecked, Oda. You think we're gonna go arrest your mom? It's not gonna happen.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered about the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
What do you mean? What? Zugai. No fucking way.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
yes,
You don't look very
And the
happy about
polar
it.
bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
She got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
Thanks, boss. Why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to
It's
save
not her,
him.
it'd be some other person. Why'd you take out her eye?
Because I just hated her so much.
I don't
Killing
believe
her
that.
wasn't enough.
I can't stop bleeding! I'm gonna fucking stab you, Ned. Goddamn.
Well,
Why'd
You
you
were in
stab-
the polar bear costume, right? Well, that means you stabbed him.
yes, I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home.
I don't know if I believe that.
I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
Why'd you just stream it online?
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words.
Okay, do it.
It's more like...
Okay, do
muscle
it.
memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Where'd you get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true, I planned the whole thing.
About the Cyclops killing.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out.
Why
Same
did
as
you
Iris.
copy that?
This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
Why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
When and how did you kill her?
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder.
She literally
I don't
has
always
dementia.
remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
What was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works?
Okay, what
He's
about...
just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Okay, why'd you kill Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
I think we should do a sync.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Time to
Date.
sync. Time to
Sync with
sync. Yeah! We're going into Mayumi's mind.
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Well,
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
What do you mean?
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours. At
What do you
least.
mean 16
You got 8.
hours?
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner.
Oh?
We may be able to find some clues.
True.
Good idea.
Pewter's face! I left Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
You said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
Oh my god. Zoom. No, no, you can't say that about Pewter. You can't say
Why
that
would
about
Mayumi
Pewter.
lie?
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now.
Ota?
There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Ota? So Sejima?
Congressman Sejima has no connection to Mayumi. Or do you know something I don't?
No, sorry. Just a guess.
No need to apologize. I know that the brilliant mind of Kaname Date wouldn't waste my time throwing out random guesses. I am sure I will agree with you once you explain your reasoning. In detail.
You don't have to bully me. I was just thinking out loud.
Iris?
Mayumi hates Iris. I doubt she would protect her.
You're right.
Oh my god. They just fucking pull, like, walk out the door, walk back in. The fucking, like, when you say you're going out and you come back in and people are like, oh, has it been that much time already? And then you just pull that on them, you just leave, come back, 6 hours are up. Are they done? Mizuki?
This is bad. His condition is worsening. Perhaps we need to increase the dose. Or reduce it?
I can hear you muttering, you know.
Ota?
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
I don't think it's possible.
Impossible.
Why?
Why can't Ota be the culprit? Shoo, bye-bye. Well, I mean, who stole the van?
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat.
But in the driver's
She
seat.
could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
She had her eye taken out.
Iris
What?
had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
I don't understand. Are you saying
In
it's
short,
actually him?
Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
I'd say this game is a lot of fun if you're willing to like really dive into the story. It looks like it has a lot of game, but it's a lot of like. Well, the idea is that like, what she's saying is that Ota could have put on the polar bear costume, take off the polar bear costume, put on the polar bear costume, and then stab himself. Well, actually, in this timeline, he would put it on, turn on the machine, then he would take off the polar bear costume, turn off the machine, dispose of the costume, probably by tossing it into the fucking ocean. Yeah, a lot of the dialogue feels like you're falling into a wee hole, and it's kind of great. But yeah, I think this game's a lot of fun. I think it's good.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream.
It's a lot of fun.
Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
But this is only a theory.
If that's true, that makes that I don't know if that can be true, unless what things to talk about. Why would they do that?
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying
I already know
that
that's not
this is
true.
only a theory.
I don't know that this theory is
It is
not
one
true.
of many possibilities.
Because in another route, they
It's
both fucking
possible,
die.
but I don't
The
think it's
polar bear
very
kills
likely.
both of them.
They wouldn't go that far just to avoid
Okay,
suspicion.
theory.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Although I gotta say, based on something I know from a different route. Yeah, we know who the polar bear is. We know who the polar bear is. There is a true ending.
Ota? Why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her! Why?
Because she literally confessed. Yeah, I can show you the flowchart in just a second. So come in here, I go flowchart. Like, this is my current flowchart. This is my current flowchart, and there are 2 places where I'm locked. Oh yeah, because it's a diner. See? This diner makes me so fucking sad. Iota, you're so fucking pissed right now. Why are you here?
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
It's not like she's under arrest.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying. Mom didn't do it. She's innocent.
But she confessed. We have to. Is Iris the criminal?
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way. Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that?
I mean,
I was fighting for my life against the criminal.
That wasn't caught on camera, though.
it
Neither was the part where you got
if
stabbed.
she asked really nicely.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be
just
the
know-
first time you faked something,
we
would it,
just-
Ota?
We just know that. Oh my fucking god, he's gonna bring up the accounts. Dante, this is a little different than Twitter accounts. But yeah, we do know that. Oh my god, I fucking hate this. I want to fucking punch Dante's face when he makes his goddamn face. Like, look at that shit-eating grin. He knows that he's being a fucking prick right now, and he is reveling in it.
You.
Did you stage this?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
Woo! About the dementia.
Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right?
Yeah,
People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
things kind of stopped
The
coming.
chemical plant accident?
Yeah, we're just barely outside of the restricted area, but because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor, and we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt.
That.
And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go.
Holy shit, I fucking hate Shoko. Shoko Natami is like actually such an irredeemable piece of shit. And Renju is not much better. Like she's so fucking bad. That point in Marble when like look at when you get like the memory when she's like, I hate her because she's being loud and asking for my love and hugs. And it's like, Jesus Christ. What the hell? What the hell is her problem? Like, it's actually like, Jesus. The worst mom. The worst mom. Like, oh my god.
There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, My mom didn't say a thing.
He
She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Well, that's a good goal to have.
Taylor. Oda's basically an irredeemable piece of shit. Like, he's actually, like, awful. Like, he fucking, like, wow, a writer, wow. Also, we're gonna take a little bit of a break because it's the ad break, but, like, oh my god. He is actually, like, the worst. I don't think there is any character who's kind of as hateable as Ota in this game. Fucking, like, I get it. You're like, he seems like a guy who, like, didn't understand just how bad things were. The first thing he's doing when you meet him in this game is that he's Twitter strawmanning hate accounts against Iris, only to go onto his main account and basically white knight for her. Then he like also, and then like later there's a point where like he sees Iris doing like shady stuff, driving Renju, someone who we were investigating who died, saw her driving his car around the time that he died. He doesn't say anything because he's like, oh, and like ruin her idol career. And then afterward, after you investigate her, Iris, he like texts something. He texts like, I won't tell them about that thing. And it's like, and you're like, okay, what the fuck is that? So he's like, I'll tell you it if you bring Iris to, it's depending on the route you get, it's either Marble or the diner. And let me say it, in the route where you go to Marble, he tases you and runs away with Iris. And in the diner route, he takes the wok from the stove, hits you with it, and then you get knocked out. This kid sucks. This guy sucks. He's a 24-year-old. He's terrible. He's awful. Like, he smuggled a knife into the hospital. That is true. He smuggles a knife into the hospital. He says it's because he's scared of, like... He is 24. This dude is 24. This is not some 18-year-old kid. He is 24. He is a piece of shit. No! He is a 24-year-old college dropout. He is 24. He's a college dropout. And he hangs out with Iris, an 18-year-old girl, and Mizuki, a 12-year-old. He is a NEET. He's not trained for any sort of like job. He's not educated because he dropped out of college, and he's just a terrible person. He's like, man, I really fucked up my life with the diner. There's a reason why this is the fucking stream ad, because this dude sucks. This is why I put so many of this dude on here, because I'm like, we're fucking memeing this dude up. Well, like, Mizuki's weird because she's like fucking like a genius or something. She's like 12, but she's like a super genius or something. She honestly could go to college. Like, he sucks. He sucks so much. You got gaslit. You got gaslit. Like everyone does with Ota. Wow, like, wow, a writer, that's a good
But you
goal to
really
have.
should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom.
She does.
A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity.
That's not true.
I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And
Like,
no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay?
if there's anyone you should feel bad for, it's Mayumi. It's Mayumi. Like, Ota kind of, like, Mayumi, like, had kind of a dream life with, her husband, son, and, like, the diner, and then the chemical explosion causes the diner to be in financial trouble. It causes her husband and her to overwork. Her husband dies. Ota just doesn't seem to like get it. He drops out of college. They go into debt. Hey, Taylor, do you remember May from Night in the Woods? How do you feel about May? How do you feel about May? Because May has a lot in common with Ota. Yeah, there was a chemical explosion, and an entire sector of the city was closed off because of the chemicals. You're learning so much about this game.
I'll always support you, Ota.
Like, Mayumi, I feel so bad for Mayumi. And honestly, maybe she's kind of right when she's like, I really wish that he wouldn't spend so much on... Like, you lied about the editor thing, right? Oh my god.
Yeah. How do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth.
Jesus Christ.
I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
This fucking dude. When did the illness
Not
start?
long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already!
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
May has a rough situation that's like mental issues. Well, yeah. So like Ota's like if May doesn't have like the mental issues, but still dropped out of college because she just didn't want to do it, basically.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit.
True.
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
About that picture.
What's that picture?
Oda turned the frames to me so I could see. I almost didn't read that.
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad. And they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't
Yeah.
imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Aiba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse.
Like Taylor's just saying that like you're trying your best and needs help. It's basically like, yeah, if it'd be like instead of like having the mental issues, instead of being like, oh, she has all these mental issues that go undiagnosed, and that causes her to like be unable to really like, literally, she does something that makes everyone in the town call her murderer, or killer. So you know, but like Oda feels like that, but instead of you replace all of the like undiagnosed mental issues with just not really getting how bad things are and how he needs to act. He just doesn't care about his future. And Dante's kind of right with where like I'm like I like May. I think May is a cool person, and I hope she gets the help she needs to become a better person. I don't like Oda. I think Oda kind of dug his own grave. I think Oda he squandered his chances based on his own actions. His parents gave up everything for him to be able to go to college. That's why like I liken it to May because of a certain conversation she has with her mom. But like Oda just drops out because he just doesn't want to do it anymore. And it's just like, yeah, he's gross and shitty. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him.
Something.
Understood.
I don't know if he deserves this, but
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
who's Dr. Hank? Cool.
Aiba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Aiba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I
Well,
will
where is
search
it?
for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Iba connected to the end system server and began her research. Oh my god. You're May, just keep a journal, May. Keep a journal. Your mental problems will fix themselves. Note. That's not how mental illness works. She got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate?
Lemniscate?
Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Let's go to Lemniscate. I wonder if... No. Konami is the, investigator. Not one of the policemen.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
Oh my god. He Bay comments how he should just stick with direct medical work because his fucking treatments aren't good. Oh, just so real. Is business as usual around here?
What? You gotta come closer. I can't hear you.
I walk closer to the receptionist.
Well, what can I say, you know? The biz is harsh, schedules are tight. If we shut down for even a day, we'd throw everyone else's schedules off. So they want to avoid that, of course.
Oh my god, I gotta ask about Iris.
What? You're too far away. I can't hear you.
I walk closer to the receptionist.
Oh, I can't believe Tessa became a victim too. It's like, seriously, can you not? What if I'm next? Freaks me out. Date, could you introduce me to some big, strong man who can protect me?
Date.
Nah. I'm sure you'll be fine on your own.
No, I'll totally die.
You should play this game. There's one thing that I wish that was better in this game, and it's how they treat Mama. Mama's a great person, but they're like, no, we're gonna treat her poorly, and I'm like, fucking don't do that. What are you doing
I have
here?
just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby.
Where are you from?
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
Saitama.
Why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life.
I
My
know all
parents
about
speak
those
with the
feelings,
same
Simon.
vernacular.
About my Yumi. Before I read the Lemniscate, I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. I showed it to the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
Oh my god.
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
This dude's fucking insane. Yeah, Disco, I'm fighting this dude. Describe what happened with Mayumi.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that.
I wonder why.
In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. The old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Todoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
What's this? Also, last thing for Dr. Hank, his main saying/thing written on his door is, when you feel out of control, remember that you always have options. Count to 10, take a deep breath, take a nice walk, practice positive self-talk. IPS, identify possible solutions. Smile, options, it's good. Great way to just deflect from actually giving real diagnoses. Listen to the rest of the story.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kabasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout. About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see,
Yeah,
I always keep
it's
my
always
radio
crazy.
dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m.,
He clearly
the old
mocks
hag's
me. God
tenacious
damn it.
gamble paid dividends.
You can't just say that in this. You can't just say that. Now Ned is gonna be like, oh, mogging, Ned's mogging.
The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far.
That's
I
what
did
I'm
not
talking
want to
about,
get caught
Taylor.
now.
The
But
kid's
my
not
caution
mugging.
backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
Can I just say, this dude was like a woman gets into his taxi, says, pursue that van, and then like they go on a fucking like chase around all of Tokyo, and at the end he's like, that was fucking weird, I better go home. You know, it was like,
I follow
maybe
your
I should
story.
like tell someone about this.
I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows
Oh my
that
god, Oso
residence.
Tsujima's.
It is the personal home of Congressman So
Bing!
Sejima.
Sejima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's move.
Yeah, his fucking voice. It's so good. Can I at least thank this dude? A self-employed. Nope. To the Sejima house we go. God. Oh my god, alright. This is gonna be awful. So Sejima is like such a fucking prick.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
Gotta say though, Date? Nothing bad ever happens at Sejima Manor. It's so true.
Hey, Aiba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Oh, right.
Something funny. He's not planning on fucking
There's something strange about
exploding,
his face.
blowing this place up.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Why is that?
Then, as is standard procedure...
I remember why. I remember why.
What the?
Date, destroy the vase!
Got it.
I remember why. Yeah, Aiba is our eyeball. And she has so you can do X-ray vision. Also, you like our gun? Jesus Christ.
So Sejima?
So's body cut into pieces. Fragments of the broken vase. Wait, what? Is there something? Oh, So's
That
head.
is the head of So Sejima.
She
Left
also has
eye's
temperature
hollowed out.
reading.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Well, okay, Taylor. You see how one of our eyes is different? That's our robot eye. It's our AI. Our AI ball. Also, yeah, that's our. We have a revolver gun. It's like a revolver, but fancy.
At that
You're
time,
colorblind.
Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital.
So you see this little goober here? They're our left eye because we're missing our left eye, so she is replacing it. Oh, hi, Zeldrick. How's it going? But yeah, like, They're not actually the same color. Shoot a dinosaur with the alarm gun into a chicken. God damn it, Evan. At the time, Mayumi was in the hospital custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital. I wonder who could have done this.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
I wonder who could have
Ota,
done it.
Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right. By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
So Sajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
Date, a call from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running.
Yeah, I realized when you're like you said what was it you said? I cannot see the difference in the eyes, and I was like, it just clicked in, and I was just like, right, they're actually really close in color. But yeah, a way you can also tell is I don't know if this is if it's really obvious, but when Date pops up again, I'll try to point it out.
You can sync with Mayumi now.
I don't think we need to.
Thanks, Pewter.
It's harder to see the highlight in Aiba's eye. Eyeball.
But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, So Sajima.
I found So Sajima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah.
Okay,
We're gonna
yeah.
sync with Mayumi.
We're gonna see that the killer was So Sajima.
Date, a large-scale investigation of So Sajima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
I don't know why it's not
Yeah.
the plus pupil that
Then let's begin.
AI has, or that Aiba has. So what's going on in Mayumi's head?
Where am I?
Where is this? Oh, silly me. This is my house.
Oh.
Huh? What happened to me?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd. Likely an effect of the dementia.
But yeah, this is this is the same as the little scrimblow that I was like, that's our eyeball. This is the form that she created for like on one going through water time. For walking around inside of Somniums, and also one that she can project into our vision through AR. Yeah, this is our little Scrimblow's VRC avatar.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi's memories, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium!
Oh yeah.
Activate!
I was like, I made a form that I thought would please you. And I feel like she did it not only because it was not only to be like your quest usage just shows up as a little Scrimblow for you. Honestly, Scrimblow's the best form. Find Mayumi's lost memories. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking. You can't start up a fucking like this with the sad fucking guitar.
The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be?
That's a lot of time. Why?
A swinging door that leads to the kitchen.
Yes, Taylor? Can I use the wall clock? I
A
can.
wall clock.
The time is...
The hands have stopped.
Calendar.
A calendar.
Today's date is...
The calendar reads 2 months ago.
I kind of hate this. I don't know why we can't cure the dementia. I guess technically we're kind of trying to, in her dream, piece together her memories to try to like counteract the dementia. But technically, what this is doing is like basically like reading her brain and reading a dream rather than doing anything to her brain. So that's why it won't actually solve the problems.
The sliding door at the entrance. Who could that be?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
I'm home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But...
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
Holy shit.
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Because when she was starting to like slip, he didn't help her. He instead pushed her away and just got angry about it. In a lot of ways, Mayumi has been alone for a long time because Ota just doesn't want to deal with it.
An old menu. An old beer poster. An old menu.
Can we get the real killer and also arrest Ota just for fun? So true. Let's come up with a new recipe.
Let's come up with a new menu.
A new menu.
Sauteed matsutake and shiitake mushrooms. The Matsushita set meal. 3,980 yen. What do you think?
I'm leaning toward no.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Oh?
It's the phone. Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
To Gurder? What? My husband?
My husband.
T-Jabs! Welcome, welcome!
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes.
We're playing... Oh, thank you! Thank you so much for the shout-out for T-Jabs! Well, so we're playing some AI, the Somnium Files, and we're in a... I thought this route was going to be a little bit, like... I thought it was going to be, like, a little bit lighthearted, but I should have known better. This is kind of... It's kind of hurting. We're currently in the mind of, someone with dementia, and how their life kind of fell apart. Yeah, it hurts.
Yes. What? My husband! Why? How could this happen?
So that was the call when her husband got, yeah, when her husband died.
The diner has changed again. However...
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
If this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood. A delicious cake.
Let's check out the cake.
I wonder who it's for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't think the cake is for Mayumi.
But what could be more memorable than a cake for yourself?
Maybe a cake for someone that you love?
Someone Mayumi
Oh
loves.
no. This cake
A
is...
delicious cake?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Congratulations, Dad!
I thought this was for her.
It seems that this cake is not for Takaro.
I thought this would be it.
A delicious cake.
It's for Ota.
Congratulations, Ota!
I'm home.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray! Congrats!
Hooray!
Oh, with Ibo's arms? Yeah, they're like translucent. I don't know why Takero's like that. I don't know why. All three of them look like cartoon characters.
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
All right. For Ota's dream. Envelope.
It's an envelope. Some kind of mail?
That's
This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break. I'm tired.
Guess that's not it.
Just 10 more minutes.
Ibo,
6 more
please.
minutes, I promise.
I said that's not it.
Well, wake me up when hell freezes over.
I told you that's not it. Get up.
A loan statement.
Let's do our best.
Let's do our best.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay, we'll work harder for Ota's dream.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Okay.
It's a sticker from a chocolate can.
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
An ASAP figure. The chocolate.
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Todoroki man, remember?
Oh, that's why she always gets some
Oh,
Todoroki
that.
man.
Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like.
No,
Here you go.
Taylor, we can't.
That's not it. Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Todoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes. You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot! Well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom! What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go? Please, come out from hiding, Ota. Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota! Come back! Ota! Ota? Takaro? Don't leave me! Don't leave me alone! I am sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro! I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
is that your intuition?
It is.
A wall clock.
Advanced or turn back time.
A wall clock.
Advanced time?
Ota, sweetie! Mom! I... Huh?
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Huh, Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you forever and ever. Me too, Ota. I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah, we are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date.
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
Well, we saw the thing that Ota said. Oh, hey. I didn't get the eyeball, but I did it with the extra time. Syokuzai. Central Hospital.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
Explain to Ota. On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driven by Ota in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the Famisto parking lot, Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby, buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Ota was still in the van when it drove away. So she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found at the Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene.
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running.
Didn't see.
But while
Mayumi's.
I had a thought.
Virals, it hurt. It hurt a lot.
Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit.
Yeah, that was Mayumi's somnium.
So that's why.
It hurts.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know if I like that one.
Doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't
There's
get.
better brain trips,
Why did you
Taylor?
buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet. Makes my heart hurt a little.
That's not it! Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No! I told you! It's Todoroki Man! Oh... Sorry, your mom can be such a dummy sometimes. You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot! Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time, and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom.
We're gonna take a short break just cause like it's stuff, and I'm gonna use the bathroom. So now's a great time to get up, do stretches, get some drink if you need it, get a snack. We should be pretty close to the end of the route. But yeah, I need this bathroom. BRB. Oh my god. Ugh. It hurts. I thought this was going to be a funny haha Ota is big doofus, but this has been much more like Mayumi stuff, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. Alright. We're back. We're back, and I'm still sad.
But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom,
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you. You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Say cheese!
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Todoroki man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom,
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Date. I'm Ota's friend.
Ota's friend. Is that right? I hope you two get along.
Oh, Mom.
Mayumi is sitting quietly. What happens now?
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
One last thing.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh, yes! Yes, that's it!
Jeez, Mom.
Don't lie to your mom. Indeed, don't lie. It's not good.
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
And that's the end of the route. Oh. What?
Has there been any progress in the Tsujima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information.
2?
But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
Boss went to her desk and moved her mouse. I sat next to her and looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes, after Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
Files, you're so right.
Witch!
She has... Holy shit!
You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
let's go.
Ota.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Fumisto parking lot?
I don't think she was kidnapped at all.
Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
What?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
His eyeball?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it was Shoko's eyeball in his intestines? What do you mean? I fucking... Files, you're right, you're right. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Okay, route end. Iris is being a freaking weirdo, and one of the victims of the killings, the second victim, had the first victim's eyeball in their intestines partially digested. I believe this was... Emin, was this your second route? I believe this was Emin's second route. Oh, cool. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I think I might save that. Yeah, Emma's not here, but I believe that was it. Emma's first route was this. This was fucking awful. This part was did not like this. Did not like this. This was awful. Like no, thank you. Nuh-uh. That hurt. That was painful. That was awful. I didn't like that. But I think I'll save whatever this is. Ned, I I step on you. I step on you for trying to lie about Emmond leaving. But Emmond, the Ota route was your second route, right? You got double whammy of just like the most fucking sad shit in this game. Like this was just like awful, and then you got this, which was just like depressing. Like I'm like, you should play this game. It's so much fun. It's so nice. It's like a mystery. It's like a murder mystery, and then you're playing. You're like, they just wanted me to play this. They fucking hurt me again. Oh my god. I'm like, I get to. Oh my god. The two routes have made me cry, and it's this one and this one. This one hit a little. This sinking in the sustain was a little bit. That hit a little bit. That was a little. That was a little too close to home in a lot of ways. It reminds me of certain. It digs a little bit into like some memories, some things that I uh hard for me to think about, and it it hurts. It hurts a lot. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. I think I should. It does. It somniumed me back, and I'm like, oh my god. I think I after that sync, I have to call it here. That was just that was painful. That was painful. But yeah, next time we get to do this. We get to do this lock. Because now it's unlocked. We can do it. And I'm excited. We get to see what's going on. Maybe we should. I think next time we're gonna start. We're gonna start here, and then go forward. We're gonna see what happens then. Well, I'm glad that you all could come in and join for the AI. Oh my god, I just because I'm Ned, I'm not in a, I don't I I am in pain. I am in pain. I am like I'm in pain. I'm sad. I'm crying. I just I I need some time. I'm sorry. I need some time, Ned. I know you're all like all uh but yeah, I think we'll pass it off to let's do the gentle jester on the space station 14. Oh my goodness. Rat raid. Feels like my heart has been stabbed. And we put the Nez cry on that. Oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness gracious. I oh my god. Hopefully next time with AI it won't be as painful. It won't be as heartbreaking. But thank you everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for watching. Oh, I hope I hope you had as much of an emotional journey as I did. 'Cause dang, that was whew, that was something. You're right, me. I should drink some water. But for now, I'm gonna say goodbye, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Have a good day, good night, good wherever you are. And as always, bye bye. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.